Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a chatty get ready with me with the theme of where the fuck have I been? I know it has been a long while since the last video that I posted, and I apologize. In this video I'm going to kind of explain where I've been, kind of the obstacles that I've faced with filming and getting content up. So the look that I'm going to be doing today is going to be out of the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals palette, Volume 1. She looks like, if I can get it open, this. Also, my beauty room is in shambles right now, as I'm sure you can tell from my background, so please forgive me for that. Also, my camera's really close to my face because of how my setup is right now. It's been crazy. So let's dive in and I will do my best to cover everything. Okay, so I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of cuts of like parts where I stop talking and like I'm just doing something like applying foundation. Anyways, let me start from the beginning. So the last video that I recorded was on my husband's birthday, which is at the end of December. I am filming this now. I don't know when I'm gonna get this posted, but I am filming it on April 21st. It been a minute. Anyways, so where the fuck have I been? So last summer, I want to say, my in-laws moved in. I don't remember exactly when it was. And I just, like, I don't know, I felt weird filming while they lived here. And it was my sister-in-law, her husband, and their dog. So, I mean, it was a good arrangement, don't get me wrong. We enjoyed having them here. And there were, I don't think, any problems with it, so I just kind of like, I don't know, I felt weird. I even feel a little weird filming while my husband is here because I don't know. There's that. They were here for, I don't remember when they moved in, but I think they moved out in February. The last video that I filmed, I have edited and ready to go already. I just wanted to get this video done and posted before posting any new videos. You know, when I come back out of the blue, I don't want it to just be like everything's normal. I want to, you know, explain where I've been. And I apologize, I'm really bad at multitasking. I think it might just be the ADHD, so bear with me. So also, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I work full-time. And I've been getting a lot of overtime, especially at the beginning of this coronavirus crisis. I was, you know, really racking up the OT. So, like, not only, it wasn't just that I felt a little weird filming while they were here, but like, I didn't want to, you know, I worked second shift. Everybody else in my house worked first shift. My husband could sleep through a frickin' tornado and not even be fazed by it at all. So like I don't worry about waking him up when I'm filming at night, but I don't know how light of sleepers my sister-in-law and her husband are. So I, you know, to be careful and respectful of them, I didn't really do any filming at night. And then honestly, really bad at just like doing things. So with my second shift schedule, I was working 2:30 to 11. I almost never left. I don't think I ever left at 11. I was the team lead of my shift, and I say was because things did change. I will get into that in a moment. I didn't get fired or anything. Nothing bad happened. It was all my decision. So with working second shift, I would try to get up early to get things done before work, and then also try to get some stuff done after work, which did not work for me, like at all. I have such a hard time getting up and going in the morning, or like self-motivating to get up and go in the morning. So waking up before I needed to like get dressed and get out the door right away for work was really hard for me because it's just hard for me to get up and get out the door or to self-motivate. I am really redundant, and I am sorry because, again, it's really hard for me to talk and do things at the same time, but I am doing my best. So it was really hard for me to get up and get out the door, or get up and self-motivate to do things, because I would find myself, like I would get up, I would take my dogs out, I would pour myself a cup of coffee, and I would sit at my kitchen table and scroll Twitter for hours until I had to get ready and go to work. If I had an appointment, I could get up and go. It's weird because like I can't self-motivate for things that only affect me. But if somebody else is counting on me to do the thing, then I can, you know, get my ass moving and do the thing. So like appointments, you know, the person that my appointment is with is counting on me to be there on time. So, I mean, I'm really bad at on time anyways, but it was not working for me. So like being able to like get up and do a whole makeup look before work was just not something I could manage. I was able to get some makeup looks done before work. I would, you know, do one look on each eye, or a different look on each eye, and then I could just wash it off in the shower. And I wasn't doing a whole face. I was only doing my eyes because that's the part that interests me the most, that I enjoy the most, is doing my eyes and being like really creative with it. I don't want to record something that I don't have a full face for by the end of the video. It's just, I don't know, it's just a preference. So I was able to like get my Instagram up and going, get a bunch of content up on that, and you know, that was nice, and I really enjoyed that. But you know, I missed filming, and so as second shift, I was second shift team lead. Let me see if I was second shift team lead, so you know, there was, you know, the crisis of the day every single day. I could never leave on time. It never happened. Like there was one time I did leave on time, and then I got scolded for not doing something or for not finishing something. And I'm like, yo, my time was up. Like, it's time for me to freaking go. So a long time ago, I had made the decision to step down from team lead and take a first shift role in my lab. I did that for the sake of my mental health and for the sake of my marriage. Now, like, my marriage wasn't really in trouble or anything. It just, you know, it wasn't what it could be. We never saw each other. We saw each other like 3 days a week, and 2 of those 3 days were only for like half a day. So, and with being on totally different sleep schedules, even on the one day on Sundays that we had both off together, you know, I was sleeping half the day, and then by the time I would get up and get ready, it was like late enough that like we had maybe a couple hours of time together before it was time for him to go to bed. It didn't work for us. Yeah, I took that first shift position in my lab, which I just started at the beginning of the month, and like so far it has been great. Like really great. I miss my second shifters. I do. And I'm like, we're not allowed to do OT right now. I don't get to stay late enough to see them. They all come in at like 4, and I get to leave by like 3:30. So I'm really good at rambling. So and you'll probably never hear the point of some of my stories. So now that I've been on first shift for like, I think it's been 2 weeks now, like I've found myself having so much more time to do things because all my free time is at one time, and it is after I come home from work. So I'm not, at least right now, I'm not like exhausted when I come home because work is really slow right now. So there's not a whole lot to do. I'm not like, you know, busting my ass every day. So I'm not coming home exhausted. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm immediately getting dressed and leaving. So I have time now when I get home. My husband and I usually walk the dogs. Now when we get home, we walk the dogs together, and then, you know, we have so much free time. We get to eat dinner together, which is great because my husband loves to cook, and he won't really do it just for himself. So like we were both eating really shitty because I don't cook. The only thing I do in a kitchen is eat. So like my diet consists of like Cliff Bars and coffee. So now that I'm home, he's like actually cooking. I mean, when he feels okay. He's been having health issues, which is another thing that's been on my plate. It's just my husband's health issues for months and months and months now, that it's stressful because we don't know what's going on. And like every time we think that we can pin it on something, like just when we were confident that it was just his mental health issues presenting itself physically, which is very real thing that happens all the time. His mental health manifesting physically. Then something else happens, and like it's like there's okay, like what is this now? Why is this happening? It's been hard on us, especially him, because he doesn't feel good all the time. Also, I'm on call, so at any point I could be called in. I could be called in with like half of my eyeshadow done. That'll be fun. Going to work like, hey guys. So, yeah, that's a possibility. I'm going to carve out my brows now. Going back to my Jeffree Star concealer to carve out my eyebrows. I'm using my Beauty Bakery concealer brush. Let's see, where was I? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, so my husband and I, you know, get to eat dinner together. He gets to cook me dinner when he's feeling okay. You know, and we get to spend time together, and it's just nice to like just have him home. You know, to even when we're not like doing something together, just to like be home at the same time is just nice. I am one where like I like to, you know, I like my alone time. I like to be by myself a lot. So, but like I do enjoy having just another body in the house, because then that way I don't get lonely. This is going to take me forever because I literally cannot multitask. I need to trim my brows. I'm going to use this bad boy. Oh, and along with like, you know, all the relationship perks and the, you know, all the perks of just being on like normal people hours now, I have the energy when I come home to like, I want to play with makeup when I come home. So one thing I don't like about this Jeffree Star formula is that it just makes me cough. It burns when I inhale it. So yeah, I think I should be able to you know, film a lot more now because I like come home and I have the energy to. And I'm in like the right mental space, and I want to create art on my face. So also what's been kind of in my way of creating content is the fact that my beauty room is in shambles. I'm sure you've noticed the walls behind me are white. They are no longer green. It took 4 coats of paint to cover the green, but this room was originally just a guest bedroom. But we decided that, so my husband and I used to sleep in the basement, and we had a housemate that lived upstairs. And upstairs is just 1 bedroom. We chose the basement because the basement has a bedroom, a full bath, and like a living space. So it's like a whole suite down there. But I just did not like living in the basement of my own house, you know, and having the person who pays rent live upstairs. We switched the master suite, or the master bedroom, to upstairs, painted it, made it all nice, and then moved the guest bedroom downstairs and made this my beauty room. Now, I just like was so hesitant to change this because I was like, what if I go back to it being a guest bedroom? And what if I regret changing this room? And then recently I just finally was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Because I'm like, why worry about something that can be changed at any time? Why? When I could, you know, change it to how I want it, enjoy my house while I'm living in it. So I painted all the walls white. I painted my trim black because I'm going for, you know, a black and white, like bougie sort of vibe. So I'm hoping I don't regret the black trim. The longer I sit here and look at my room that is unfinished, the more scared I am about the black trim. Okay, so I painted my walls white. I bought the things to contact paper my dresser to be white. I bought like white wood grain contact paper. I have not done that yet because I'm scared to. I don't know how to like make it look good. So I've been putting that off, but I bought some fancy knobs for it too. I'm really excited. I'm still rolling. Ooh, my battery is dying. I'm gonna have to switch to my phone. I may as well just do that now. BRB. Okay, got my phone all set up. So here's to hoping that I have enough memory card space for this. Well, at least I can like see myself in the camera, so that's a plus. Yeah. So my beauty room is in shambles because, you know, I'm redoing everything. And yeah, so I got, you know, the stuff for my dresser, and then I got these like ceiling tiles to put on the ceiling. I'm really excited for all the changes that are coming to my beauty room, except the thing is that I want new furniture, and I want it from IKEA, but IKEA's fucking closed because of the fucking coronavirus. I'm not mad at IKEA. They're doing what they have to do. We are, you know, I'm filming this while we are in the government shutdown. I am an essential employee, so I still have to go to work. Mac Pro Paint Pot in Painterly. So all the new furniture that I want is like from IKEA, and I can't get it. Well, I could pay $50 for shipping, or I could drive an hour and a half to the nearest location that is open for click and collect. That is, if they're still doing that. I don't want to pay $50 for shipping. I think I'm in a position where I can just wait it out. So I'm gonna just wait it out. But I am dying to finish this because I don't want it to end up like most of the other projects that I do, where I start it and then I never fucking finish it. So I have like so many ideas in mind. I don't know what I want to do for my accent wall. If I want to do an accent wall, because I'm already going to have a black ceiling and black trim. I'm afraid that my black trim looks too like emo, looks too goth, and I'm not going for a goth emo vibe at all. I'm going for a bougie bitch vibe. So like Chanel logo decor, like designer logos everywhere, and yeah, just bougie bitch stuff. That being said, my beauty room is all torn apart. I'm still working on my old desk, and the reason why the camera was so close to my face is that I just got my new mirror today, which I'm super excited about. I had, you know, my old mirror was wall mounted, so I also like, I couldn't do anything because I didn't have my lighting for my videos because my mirror was taken down. And I got a new one and it just arrived today. But the thing is, it's scratched and I didn't notice it until I already put it together. So I'm just gonna use it until I get the new one, and then, you know, I'll get the new one, make sure that that one's not scratched too. Go from there. Then I'll return this one. I was really hoping that they would let me keep it so I could like sell it. But whatever. I'm normally not one, like these scratches are so minor that like normally I would probably just be like, whatever, I'll just deal with it, or I will find a way to just, I will buy a product to fill them in. But I paid $230 for this. That is too much money to spend for something that's scratched. Now, if I got a really good deal on it, I wouldn't care. I want to do like neutrals to match my neutral vibe going on here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do ritual in my whole crease. Wow, this brush is not the brush for this job. Yeah, so I didn't do a lot of filming. Like, I didn't do any filming while my beauty room was torn apart. Because while I didn't have my lighting, I didn't have, like, my makeup is mostly packed away. I have to, like, dig. I have to unpack everything that I want to use for a video. But, yeah, now that I'm, like, you know, slowly getting things in order and slowly leaning towards paying $50 for shipping just to get my stuff from IKEA and just finish this friggin' project. I'm like, you know, more willing to unpack my makeup to do full face looks. Because I had my eyeshadow palettes just sitting out on my desk so that I could just continue doing eye looks for Instagram. Because like, I don't, especially during quarantine, there is no reason for me to put on a whole face of makeup. Even if I weren't on quarantine, I probably wouldn't have a whole lot of reason to put on a full face of makeup. Except for the couple of baby showers that I was supposed to have to go to. But those have changed their plans to drive-through baby showers, which is like, so unfortunate. Because that's not something you can reschedule for after quarantine. Oh, I'm using Soothe as my transition shade up here and to blend this all in. So during this quarantine, my next door neighbors got a puppy, a little Yorkie. I got a little baby Yorkie. He is currently 9 weeks old. He is so tiny. He's just so little. And he's just the cutest little thing ever. And so we've been having puppy play dates because if you've watched me long enough, you know that I have 2 Yorkies myself. And it's been so fun. Like, you know, I don't really socialize with my neighbors very much. But, you know, this has been a nice bonding experience with my neighbors. And it's been fun. We just, you know, sit in the yard and watch our puppies play. It's so cute. I think I might do a cut crease that kind of fades into the corner. Busting out every single one of my concealers today. Should I go glittery or matte? Ooh, you know what? Before I do that, I've been lately into the idea of like taking a darker shade and like lining where I'm gonna put my cut crease and then just blending it out because it actually like really defines the crease a lot better. So I'm taking black, the memory, and I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna blend it out really good. And this will help guide me so that I don't make my cut crease go too high, which I have a really bad habit of doing lately. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Blend away. Blend till you die. Okay, now I'm gonna use that as a guide for my cut crease. So I've been blessed enough that my household has been COVID-free so far anyways, but my husband and I are both still working, so we don't get to quarantine. So also, like, in the comments below, like, tell me what kinds of things you're doing to keep yourself occupied in quarantine. What hobbies have you picked up? What sorts of things? Or are you just like sitting at home going crazy? Or what? Like, let me know. Because I like to know how, like, all the creative things people do. And I just, like, you know, I want to know about you. I want to get to know who's watching me. My husband's watching a gold mining show. I just heard a line of, so-and-so is on the hunt for big nuggets. It's just kind of comical to me. You know, I kind of overshot my black line on this eye. Oh well. Eyes are just gonna look a little different. What do I want to do on the lid? What do I want to do? I don't think I want to do glitter because I'm not really in the mood for having glitter all over my face for several days to come. Oh, some new developments since my last video. Okay, so you guys all know I have this tattoo and this is cute, right? Cute little flowers. Okay, so I got another one. She's up, you know, I can't put her. But if you can see upside down, I got this little like coffee reaper, cute looking little thing. I love her. I love her. I got this idea off of a girl on Twitter. I was just going through a thread of people's meaningless tattoos and that they, you know, tattoos that are meaningless but they love, and I found that one and I was like, I fell in love with it. And she's like, yeah, it just means that I'm like dead inside but highly caffeinated. And I'm like, I feel that deep down in my cold dead soul. So I saved that picture and like what, a year or so later I got it, and she wanted me to send a picture when I did get it, but I can't for the life of me find the original post. Okay, I'm spraying my brush with MAC Fix Plus. I'm gonna start on the inside. I'm gonna do the sequin texture of Aura. So that's, you know, that like really light tan, almost white shade. I'm just gonna start on the inside. So I got that tattoo and I love her. I love her so much. Yeah, this is gonna be a really soft cut crease. Oh well. And then I also got an industrial piercing right here. So this one is having a rough time healing. We are not doing so hot, but we're trying, you know. The piercing shop I went to is, well, I assume closed because they have to be. So I can't like go in and ask what to do. Also, it's like an hour and a half away. Or like about an hour away. Like I can't call them. I emailed them, but I haven't heard back because probably nobody's watching the email account. But I have like blisters on either side of my top hole, which was the second hole, which I read that like, you know, your body produces endorphins for the first hole but not the second, and that's why so many people have problems with their second hole. Which, you know, I don't know, kind of makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna use the sequin texture of Ritual and put it on the outer corner and kind of blend it in. Have a real nice gradient. This would be a really cute like wedding look. I would probably trade out Soothe for like something from a different palette that's a little more cool toned, like Ritual is. But like I feel like this look captures smoky neutral, which I hear a lot of brides request. And I also requested as a bride. I told my makeup artist, I was like, I know this is like really cliche and like y'all hate hearing this, but I want smoky neutral. She just kind of laughed at me. Cause like I told her that I'm really into makeup because she was really good. And I was like, I'm like, you know, really picky about how my makeup is gonna be done. And, you know, I don't like traditional wedding makeup. Or I don't like how wedding makeup is traditionally done. Yes. Ooh. So I wanted to do like a little twist of putting Poet underneath my eye. Maybe I'll still do that. Yeah, let's make this a little more fun. So I'm going in with Poet as my bottom lash line. So I'm trying to think of like what all I covered already. So I covered how, you know, my sister-in-law was living with me for a while. That was, you know, I didn't really want to film while they were here. Didn't. And then my beauty room was torn apart. And now with COVID, I can't get anything except unless it comes off of Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna kind of blend that out with some Soothe. Ooh, I don't know if I like how that turned out because now it just looks like my eye is like inflamed. Maybe I'll put more Poet on top of this. Maybe I'll do a little like tight line of Ritual underneath. Okay, and going back in with Poet. Probably look better once I like have lashes on and stuff. Okay, so on my waterline, I'm gonna do my Ulta concealer pencil. Okay, so I went through how switching to first shift was really great. I miss my second shifters, and I don't know, I like the busy work of second shift. And I mean, I'm sure I'll come around to the different tasks on first shift and just how that shift is run so differently than production shifts are run. Production shifts are second and third shift. First shift is more like labeling and specialized production. Okay, I'm gonna do a tight line with my Tarteist Double Take eyeliner on my, you know, top lash line. Okay, for mascara, I'm gonna use my Smashbox Superfan mascara. Yeah, when I was still on second shift, I was working so much overtime. I did not have the time or the energy to do makeup, like at all. Play with makeup. It was just like, okay, so I looked at my last paycheck, and my last paycheck, I put in, I think, 97 hours, if I remember correctly. I think I'm gonna do my Sephora collection lashes in Demure. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for lips. It's gonna have to be a gloss because my lipsticks are packed away too much and my glosses are like the easiest accessible in my lips tower. I'm gonna do this off camera. Yeah. Peace out, girl scouts. Okay, I got my lashes on. Now I'm gonna go for some lip gloss. I'm gonna use my Natasha Denona lip gloss in, what is this, Flesh. So it's like a neutral. Although it's a little warm for me. Okay, so here's my finished look. I'm not using setting spray because I'm only keeping it on for like maybe an hour longer while I take my pictures and walk my dogs. So here she is. I wish I could do something nicer with my hair, but my hair is just not done, and it just be like that sometimes. So I didn't highlight. How dare. I'm gonna use Champagne Pop because it was easy to grab. And I'm just gonna do my cheeks. Okay, hello, these beauty lights pick up highlight. Yes, that's an upgrade from my last ones. Okay, so here it is, you know, with some shiny cheeks. I can't believe I forgot highlighter. Cute little pop of color. This lip color is not really for me, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. We're just going with it. We're rolling with it. All right, if you like these Chatty Get Ready With Me videos, I made another one, so click up in the top corner there for the last Chatty Get Ready With Me that I've done, and then click down in this corner to subscribe to me before you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.